What's up guys, SebikTV, and today we'll be recording a Minecraft video, and today we'll be building the Witherstorm in Minecraft. If you don't know what the Witherstorm is, I did a mod review. I'll put the mod review link in the description below about the NPC, of course, for Minecraft story mode. So I'm going to teach you how to build it today by saying something different. My skin is not aligned anymore, it's my own unique skin. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't like it, it's okay. But today we're going to be building. So first of all, what you want to do is get obsidian. Well, the first thing you need is obsidian, purple stained glass, skeleton skull, block of coal or block of quartz. Block of quartz and the skeleton skull is your teeth decision, but I'm going to test these two and show you how they would have looked like. So first of all, you want to be 5 blocks above from the surface. So there's 3, 4, 5. Break these blocks underneath, so 1, and then you want to do a block of like 1 to 10 blocks high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be like the base of it, so you kind of wanted to do like a spiral up, because that would be pretty cool looking. So let's do that. So you have like a spiral type of body, so it kind of like goes around, so it makes it like more like a unique monster curling up from its body. Of course, we want to fill it, some bits of it, so you know it doesn't look like too like a lizard. We don't want to look like a lizard because you know the bottom is like a little bit blocky, like at the top here it's like a little bit blocky, and then that should be your base of your wither storm. It doesn't look like a wither storm in the bottom, and now you want to do 2 layers up, so 1, 2, and then this is when you do your other layer, and you kind of, so the wither storm is all like crazy, right? So there's 3 layers until then it reaches its range, which will be like the medium part of the body. So you kind of want the second part like go up by how many blocks? So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up from the first base, and now on the second base, and then the third base will be of course outwards, and it's gonna start to look like a witherstorm, but like it's cut in half. So we don't want that to happen. So that's why I have this tutorial. If you want to see more build tutorials, comment down below what you want me to build, because then I could build it for you. So that's the first and second base. Now let's work on the third base, which is like the body part. So I kind of want this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks high. That looks about right. And then we build higher and higher, because the witherstorm is ginormous, of course. And this is the area where the bumpiness will start to happen. So if you kind of look at it, it kind of looks like a witherstorm, but not really, because it's not bumpy enough. So of course we gotta get the bumpiness right and everything just right, because of course the witherstorm is crazy in collecting blocks, and the witherstorm is building up from the blocks. So of course we need to do this stuff, and the 3 heads will be pretty simple, and then the 8 tentacles. I want to put 8. I don't know if there's less or more. I'm gonna put 8 tentacles, because like what they expect, it's an octopus type creature combined with a wither, but like combined with an ender dragon. But let's not talk about that. So you kind of want this to be like somehow there, and then you want to just fill up the whole sides. So this is what it should look like in the end result after I build this part of the witherstorm, and I'll show you how it should look like after this. So it should look something like this, where it looks like an ice cream cone. So now you want to build crazy everywhere, but not too crazy, just about exposing it bit by bit, something like that, you know, because the witherstorm collects blocks. Of course you want to kind of make it crazy style, so you know it kind of makes sense, you know. And if you don't want to look too weird, you can put in some block of coal for like detail areas to fill in. Like if it looks kind of weird, then you can have some block of coal around. And block down here as well is where it starts getting freaky and stuff. So this is kind of a good detail of having like another block that doesn't look plain and looks crazy like someone just did that. And now it should look something like this. So it's starting to fill up. And now this is where you want the square. So you're like, what a square? So you want a square to about here, as big as you want, but to be exact, about 5 by 5 blocks or 11 by 5 blocks. And you want like 2 of them, like submerged like here. So it looks something like that, but not that. So something like that. Yep. This is how it's supposed to mean it. Yes, this is how you want it to be. So then it's a little bit wider here. I'll just change that. But you want it to be a semicircle over here. So then you're gonna have, of course, the back of the wavestone, and then we're gonna work on the front, like rotating and stuff. So you wanna build it as big as you need it to be. I'm gonna have a big wavestone, so it's probably gonna be pretty big because this is the back of the wavestone, right? Of course, it's carrying all the blocks behind it, so you kind of want it to be about 8 blocks high, like 5 to 8 blocks high. So I'll do 3, 4, 5 blocks high because I don't want to do it too big for that. For like ginormous wavestones, this will be like okay size, like an average wavestone size. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but you know, like what a person would usually do is probably 5. So let's just go here to the back. Let's just build that. And this is when we start with the heads. So you want to get to something like this. You don't want to do it flat, of course, so you want to make it crazy on top. But we should work on the heads as well after the body. So the heads should be about the same size. So I'll show you how to do the heads after I do something like this. And then something like this. You're like, what am I doing right now? Well, I'm connecting it together for the heads to be fitting so it actually makes sense. And right, see this bar Mary, you want to do it like this, something crazy like that. And it's starting to look a bit like the wavestone, so you want to fill it up at the bottom as well, here, just like that. And then you want to fill this up, not to the height, but about to the medium range, so about 2 blocks high, you know, or 3. Or you could go 5 blocks high if you want, but I'm going to go 3 blocks high. And then after doing that, you want to fill this area. Well, your wavestone will probably look completely different to mine, which is okay because it's unique and stuff. And then you want to make it like exposed here. So you of course want to fill this area like this. And then you want to do something like this. Fill, and then it looks like a wavestone, doesn't it? It looks like a wavestone. So let me turn it to times a day. Look, it worked. So now it's starting to look like a wavestone. So now you want to do the heads. So the heads would be around here. So you kind of want it not to be a big gap. You kind of want like straight down here. So like not too square, because it doesn't really look like freestyle. So we're of course gonna pull it out. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then you want to do about, let me show you how they cross. So the mouth will probably not be that squared. It'll probably be like up to there. So you want 1, 2, 3. So about 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, about equal amount on each side for teeth and stuff. And then you want height 1, 2, 3, and of course like 5. So you want to do that, and then that. And then you want the mouth to not be like crazy, because of course this is how the wavestone eats and stuff. So you kind of want to test out the teeth on which type of teeth you want. I don't know which teeth I want. I think it actually looks pretty good. And of course the tractor beam in the middle of the eye. You could do some crazy stuff inside of it, but I'm not going to do it. It's going to be like a fresh wavestone, you know. That's the first head. It's starting to look like the wavestone, the first head. So let's do the same concept. I have 5 across. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, it doesn't really fit in, so we're gonna have to like do some crazy like combining with the body, if you know what I mean, like combine the head so it looks like the wither, but like instead of the arms, it's like merged into the body. So it kind of looks deformed, which kind of looks like the realistic wither. So let's do that. And it's of course 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, of course, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do that, of course, for the head. We're going to do something like this. I don't know. There. And then something like that. There. And then you might want to make it look deformed or original. I'm not too sure how much you want it to look. But I'm going to make it deformed because, you know, it's submerged to the body. It's not really supposed to look natural. But there's its teeth. It's going to be a deformed Witherstone, like submerged in the body. I kind of like this style, but if you don't like it, it's completely fine. But yeah, I actually like that style for this head. We're going to do that with the other head, basically submerged into the body. And we're going to bake it like up to there. Like I said, the wither isn't really too neat. And there we go. This is what I meant by submerged into the body. So like the head is like deformed and stuff, and this is the original head. And we're gonna do it with the other side. So I think I want to make this basically higher. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And then I kind of want it to be the side of 1, 2, 3. Of course, that's what I'm pretty sure it should be. And I think this will be the top of the head or the bottom. The top, because then I don't want to make this too deformed. But yeah, this will be the top of the head because the bottom head is like the lowest one from all of them. If you don't know, there's an image of the Witherstone, like it's lower and stuff. So I kind of want to make this like more deformed than the other head. It's like submerged into the body. So let's do that, and I'll show you what the head looks like. So it looks something like that. Tractor beam would be about here, and then tractor beam looks like that. And this head looks weird, alright? So we're gonna fix it. But this will be the top of the head, of course. So we're just measuring out. So there, and there, and there, and get rid of that block. And we're of course gonna get down here to the mouth, and of course we're gonna have to make that bumpy bit, so like that there. Yeah, this head, I'm trying to make it like most deformed I want, but I don't want to make it like ugly because then it won't even look like anything at all, and it will just look like a submerged noob Witherstone, which I do not want. So then about there, and then you want to submerge it to the body like I did with the other head. You might not see it well, but that's okay. You just want to make it as free as you need it to be. Make it more realistic. Yeah, that's pretty good. You just get like a bit of it on the back, like submerged like that. And of course the teeth, the old grandpa Witherstone. Like that. If this head looks a bit more weird, that's okay. It's kind of what I want it to be. And that Witherstone looks derpy. We need to, of course, fix this. And of course, that looks weird. So of course, we need to do one more up. And we gotta do it to the other side as well. Place it about to there. Place it there. And then place it there. And oh yeah, I forgot. Remove the top layer. And we gotta remove the inside as well. Gotta make the Witherstone look nice. your wither storm should look something like this, or maybe unique to mine. But and then this is the back, has the crazy back. Now let's make the tentacles. So let's just make some details on the back, you know, make it crazy, you know, like this blocks, he's collecting blocks and stuff, and the wither storm like goes there. And that should be for the back. Now let's make the 8 tentacles. You want to make it like into some zigzag thing like this, but you don't want to do it too zigzaggy. It'll look kind of weird. You kind of want to place like after that zigzag, then you kind of want to place it with free roam, like crazy tentacles. And that's probably gonna be, yeah, it actually looks pretty nice, the first one. Now let's make the second one go like a little bit higher. I don't want to do the tentacles too like, you know, equal, because then it'll kind of look like a regular build. I want to make it look like a crazy creature. So something like that. And let's see how this looks. That looks good. And let's do 4 tentacles, because I think in the original game of Minecraft Story Mode, which is sadly shut down, had like 4 tentacles around, wrapping around here, you know, crazy tentacles, you know, something like that. Alright, yep, that's the 3rd tentacle, but I kind of want to make it longer, because, you know, longer tentacle the better, and more realistic looking. If we just do that, yeah, there, that's the 3rd tentacle. Let's do the final tentacle, which goes like crazy tentacle, goes like all the way up to there, and, you know, goes like up there. Free roams around the body, and then voila! You've made yourself a wither storm in Minecraft. So hopefully you liked this tutorial. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to notifications if you want more builds. And if you want to see more Minecraft tutorials like this, like I said, like and subscribe to notifications to never miss any beautiful videos. If you want to put this into a map, you freely can. If you say, oh, is this for free? That it's totally for free. You don't need to say made by this dude, created by SebikTV, or I learned this from SebikTV. It's okay, so you can use this freely in any of your Minecraft maps. But that's it for the tutorial. I would give this about a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Comment down below what you rate this, if it's like 1 to 10, I don't really care, because then you can put this into your own world, and that would look pretty sick. So that's it for the video. See you guys next time. Peace!